Hello everyone, my name is Ma Zeyi from Beijing National Day School. Today I'm going to present my work, Identifying the Impact of Digital Technologies on Labor Market, a case study in the food service industry. In this presentation, I'm going to first introduce the background of the project, and then talk about the research methodology. I will present result and discussion, and finally talk about the limitations of the current work and present some directions to further improve the work. First of all, why do we care about this issue? Nowadays, technology like artificial intelligence, quantum computation, and 5G communication are advancing at an ever-increasing pace, which have tremendously increased labor efficiency and workforce productivity. However, there is an increasing concern about the threat of technology innovation. Will machine replace human jobs, and will artificial intelligence cause mass unemployment in the future? To better respond to the incoming workforce transition and formulate the coping strategy for technological displacement, it is necessary to forecast future job markets and answer questions such as how job demand will change and how required workforce skills would shift. Technologies are widely used in the food service industry, such as touch-screen point-of-sale terminals, order and pay at the table, and so on. The use of technology is beneficial to save labor, increase work productivity, reduce costs, and improve customer satisfaction. However, it could also threaten the labor market and cause unemployment. According to a report from McKinsey Corporation, nearly half of the current work activities or current occupations have more than 30% of activities technically automated. And by 2013, the demand for the labor force will decrease by at least 50%. To better adapt to the age of artificial intelligence in the future, it is really necessary to have a thorough understanding about the impact of technologies on the labor market. In the previous study, some scholars devoted to quantifying the impact and forecasting the future job demands for the whole labor market. However, those studies are overgeneralized because they neglected the different characteristics between each industry. Therefore, in our study, we will focus on the food service industry due to its labor-intensive and large industry scale feature. Now I'm going to introduce our methodologies. We selected one of the most representative restaurants, the McDonald's Corporation, as a target to develop a case study, since it is the biggest fast food restaurant worldwide. First, we collected McDonald's annual report from 2006 to 2019. Second, we extracted useful data from annual reports, including total revenue, total cost, operating income, number of employees, number of restaurants, and payroll and employee benefits. Then we identified the profitability per employee, the cost per employee, and the company's efficiency ratio, and lastly, we visualized data, analyzed the trend of each graphs, and identified the possible causes by searching on the internet and companies' reports about historical events. Here are our result and discussion. We plot the change of the total revenue and total cost, profits, efficiency ratio, operating income per employee, employee per restaurant, and employee benefit per employee over time. The result of the data analysis indicated that annual profits operating income per employee, efficiency ratio, employee per restaurant, and employee benefits have all experienced a sharp change from 2015 and 2017. The fact that McDonald's started to install self-order kiosks in 2015 and completed comprehensive installation in 2016 indicated that the adoption of technology, especially in the process of production and service, could enhance operating efficiency, increase profit, improve employee benefit, and reduce the demand for employees. We also have some limitations and the future work we need to do. First, small sample size. Our study only selected McDonald's Corporation as a target for the case study due to its brand awareness and the early accomplishment of mechanization. However, only collecting data from one corporation would cause a lack of universality. Second, global homogeneity assumption. Our study only extracted the global data and used the global average for the analysis, without considering the differences among regions with different culture and economic level. Second, the influence of another relevant variables. In the process of data analysis, we did not eliminate influence of inflation. In the future, we're going to examine whether the trend from McDonald's Corporation is consistent with other corporations, such as Subway, Burger King. At the same time, different cuisines such as Mexican restaurant and Chinese restaurant will also be studied. Second, we will study the trend of different regions, identify the similarity and differences, and find the reasons beneath those phenomena. Lastly, we will statistically test the significance of the impact of technologies and propose the strategies to prepare for and adapt to potential work displacement. Acknowledgement. This research is conducted under the mentorship of Rapidamic Lab and is financially supported by my parents. Their help is gratefully acknowledged. Reference. Thank you.